All right, let's try this one more time. Thanks for coming back. Oh, okay. No, you're not supposed to. You gotta remove the request. Need friend account. So weird. I don't know why it's not working. Instagram doesn't want me to be great. How are you guys doing tonight? Hey, no, why it's not working? Yay, we're all doing good. Yep. Hmm. All my technologies decided to just not do good. Hmm. Oh, okay. I'm trying to turn on some music, like royalty. Okay, there she is.
Oh, hold on.
Hey,
Hey,
Samaya.
what's up? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. It's so good to see you. I know it's long distance, but I haven't seen you in years.
I know. That's what I was just thinking. I was like, dang, I haven't seen Samaya in like 2 or 3 years for real.
Yes, since you moved away, so you've been doing your thing in the DMV up there. So
Yeah. Yeah, but I miss you. I miss you.
yeah, yeah, you're coming down here, and I gotta go up there. I'm gonna come up there hopefully in a few weeks too. So I'll link up with you on
Okay,
that.
cool. Yes,
Yes,
you definitely.
yes.
Well, thank you for joining me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what you got going on back there? I see something.
Yeah, I'm gonna be painting or drawing while we talk.
Okay, yeah, I
And
got me something over here
okay,
too.
cool. So when you're finished, I'll have to name your piece, and then you'll name mine, and then
Oh,
yeah.
okay, cool, cool. Well, I don't know if mine's gonna be finished, but yeah.
That's okay. All right. Well, again, thank you for doing this. And can you start with these 5 questions? We're gonna get to know you a little better. It's just a simple question. So, what's your favorite color?
First, thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome.
And okay, so yes, yes. And so my favorite color used to be blue, but it's black now. I don't know, black. I like black, all black, everything. I like it now.
Okay. When did you change it?
Recently, because everybody likes to do color and I like doing colors, and I was like, you know what? I like black. I was like, I'm always rocking black. You know what I'm saying? Black is simple, it's easy. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just like, you know what? Black's a cool color, and I was just like, I like it. I was like, I could just have. I realized kind of my furniture's all kind of dark and everything, and so I was like, yeah, I like black. Black and I'm black and I'm black and I'm black.
That's, that's interesting. My father-in-law's favorite color is black, and then my mom's favorite color is black.
Really? So, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color is yellow.
Oh, wow. That's like the total opposite. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yes, pretty yellow. Yes, sunflowers. Yeah, that's cool.
But my
That's cool.
favorite color used to be blue too. So,
Yeah, like blue. Yeah, blue's still a nice color. Still, blue's always a nice color. There's so many variants of blue too. So,
hmm yeah.
yes.
Okay. What's your favorite food?
Oh, wow. Favorite food. Right now I have to say tacos because I have been killing some tacos up. So
Mm-hmm.
I've definitely been, tacoing it up. So right now, tacos seem to be like the easiest food to go to when you're hungry. So it's just like, there's so many different types of tacos you can make. So that's just a cool thing. So I was seafood, so like the seafood don't tell you, like, you get your shrimp, you got your salmon, your mahis, the tuna, so it's all different types of tacos. So yeah, tacos.
Okay. Yeah, I love tacos, but also I really, really like Thai food. So I could eat.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. Okay, yeah, I've been seeing some more live Thai food restaurants popping up around here.
Yeah. I mean, I think the first the first really good Thai restaurant I've ever had was in Norfolk. So
Oh, there you go. They put you on. They have some
yeah.
of the, what is this, like it's like was it a lobster crab meat over here? It's like a rice lobster crab meat, like a sweet, and like pineapples with rice and crab meat. It's so good. It's from the Thai restaurant up here.
Oh,
But it's good.
that's really
It's
good.
pineapple rice and lobster meat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not
hmm
okay. Fill in the blank. Thank God for blank.
Mm. Thank God for. There's so many things to thank God for. Like to narrow it down to one thing. It's like, oh snap. Okay, all right. I would say for right now, my son. Thank God for my son. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm just so happy for him. I don't know where. I'd be thinking, like, where would I be if I didn't have my son? I'd be like, I don't even know. Who knows? Like, you'd be somewhere. I don't even know. Like, I'm gonna be here talking to you. Who knows? Like, I don't know. But yeah, my son's an amazing kid. So I'm just happy for him. So he keeps me in line, keep me focused, and I need that, man. I need to focus, man. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's all. Yes. Okay. Well, I'm thankful for all my friends and family, but I'm specifically thankful for my husband Rob. Yeah, he keeps me focused. So,
You said
yeah.
husband.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's my fiance. Yeah, but
Look,
yeah,
you see,
my
I'm saying, look, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Y'all on the same thing. I'm the same. That's what's up. Y'all been together since I've known you. Y'all been rocking it. Like, yes, that is so cool. I love seeing that. That's what's up. Black love. Hashtag. That's cool.
Yes. Okay, let's see. One more. One more. Today I feel like the color blank.
Purple. And I got purple
Purple.
on my screen. I got my purple shirt. So, yeah, I'm feeling purple. Yes, purple's a cool color, too. Purple would be my second favorite color. Purple's a cool color. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like a mint green. Yeah.
Mint green. Peppermint.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, that's good. That's a nice color. Yeah, I like that. I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, like a seafoam green type of, yeah.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
Well, thank you for indulging in my questions so we could get to know you a little better. And thank you for
Yeah.
being here. Samaya is an amazing artist, and she was the
Thank you.
first Black yogi that I ever met. She's the first Black person that was like, "Hey, you can do yoga too." And I'm like, but I'm not super tiny. And she's like, "But it doesn't matter. You can do it. I'll show you." And we did it, painted, chilled. It was great. So yeah,
Yes.
we're gonna talk about yoga and how important it is and how you could get into it too if that's something that you would like to add to your mental health plan. So let's get into it.
Right, let's go. Give me it up. Okay, and yoga. We're supposed to have our feet in yoga. We still can do that one day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Let me be sure here.
Okay. I can't
Can you
see
hear
you.
me? Oh, hold up. See, I don't know what's happening. Why did it get dark on my screen? Hold on.
It's okay.
Hold on. Sorry about that. Is it better?
I can.
I don't know what
Yeah,
happened.
I can see you better now.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna move this a little closer. Hold on. I don't know. I think my phone might have timed out. Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Okay. Cool. All right. So have you you ever heard that yoga is evil or something that you shouldn't practice?
And so that's wild, right? So my mom was telling me about, like, I didn't think about it until recently. Like, my mom, she was telling me, hold on, it got dark again. Sorry, you guys.
That's okay.
I don't know why it's getting dark. I don't know what's happening. But hold on, let me switch it back. There we go. I don't know. Stay lit. Okay. Okay, sure. Okay. Yeah, so I've heard about that, and I've more recently, my mom was like, they've heard you say that yoga is not a good practice. It can be good for you, like it can bring out some bad things. And I was like, well, that's interesting. I guess it's a good and a bad for everything. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
I don't know exactly. I've never felt any demonic or anything bad when I practice it. So, I pretty much say go with how you feel. If you feel like it's good for you and you're working, and I don't mean like, oh, I'm hurting, like, like not that type of thing. Like, no, actually be like, if you feel like there's some, spirits or something bad, that type of entity while you're doing it, then, I would recommend, chill out and maybe still check out what's around you, your house, your environment as well, where your mind frame is when you're doing it. All those type of things are important when you're doing yoga as well. So I would say listen to your spirit and your heart, when they guide you through. But don't listen to your bones and, your muscles. Because if your muscles hurt, that just means you're doing it right. There's a such thing as a good pain. So don't confuse the good pain with like, oh, no, like, I told me not to do it. Oh, that's the devil. Like, no. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right, get into it. Like I've heard that before too. Like family members have warned against it. Like don't be practicing that yoga and stuff. But I'm like, man, like yoga makes me feel great, and I definitely understand. Like if you're doing things with the wrong intentions, wrong things can come about.
Right. Yeah.
I definitely think that. But I'll get into a little later when I feel like only one time a bad experience happened to me while I was doing yoga, and now I don't even classify it as bad because of how my life is set up after all those things happen.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess I could just talk about it now. Like I was doing yoga while I went blind while I was doing yoga. Like I went blind in my right eye. I was outside under a tree doing yoga, and I went blind. And I feel like, honestly, like just in tune with what like higher self, God, for real. And I just heard like, here it comes, and I went blind. And I was like, what the fuck? It was wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, just knowing now like how my mental health has gone, what I've seen about stress, how I have to treat my body, and
right.
Understand. I just
yeah, that can be scary too though. Like that's definitely scary because it's also yoga also it'll help you recognize some things about yourself as well, like hey definitely about your health. It becomes you more self-awareness of your health, your emotions as well. So if that made you become aware, like hey I need to get more better, you know what I'm saying, like hey I don't want to pass out, and things like that. But also, I've also heard of different people, while you're meditating, they have, somehow transported themselves to different things, different places, or they've disappeared, so it depends on, the level that you're at. But, it's definitely important to keep in mind listening to yourself as well. If you feel like, you're getting lightheaded, or if you feel you're about to pass out, take a break, drink some water, and listen to yourself. Because I've just been so many times that I've gotten lightheaded. I'm also doing yoga, especially doing hot yoga. And I don't know if anybody done hot yoga, but that will make you pass out. I was almost about to pass out in the hot yoga. You start to see those stars and everything. You're like, oh no, like I'm not trying to pass out. Yeah. So like that's when you want to take a break. Yeah, that's when you want to take a break. Get too hot, cool off, and just take a little break. But yeah, definitely, you want to listen to yourself when something like that happens. Definitely.
I've never done hot yoga before. I just feel like that would be way too much for me because anytime I get hot, it's like no.
It depends. It's like, well, you're already going to bring up a sweat, so the temperature doesn't need to be about 90. It doesn't need to be 100 degrees. It's okay. Like,
Right.
it's okay. I think we're going to get 100 degrees anyway. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. So, but yeah. I tried it one time and that was it. I was good. I was like, nope, I had these coupons. So I was like, I'm going to try it. I'm going to do it, you know. But that was it. I was like, nope, I'm good. I don't want to do no more hot yoga. I'll just do normal yoga. I want to get hot. I'll just go outside. You know, it's cool. I'll just go outside. No problem. No biggie. Yes.
Do you? Okay, I'll ask you this first. When did you start practicing yoga and why?
Well, I started practicing, I would probably say, right out of college. So I was probably about 22, 23.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. And so I had met someone that started putting me on to more being more aware of like the herbs in your body and being aware of things. And I started actually led me to doing on YouTube, started doing some yoga online.
Mm-hmm.
And I started doing one girl I started following, I forgot her name. It was like Adidas or something. But she started doing it, so I started working out every day and started having really good benefits from them. So I started feeling good. You know, I started getting like extra limber and, you know, just started like, you know, and it just started becoming more of a habit. And so I had to start, one of those things where it's like, well, wait a minute, I got to do my yoga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I started really, you know, getting into it and just really liking it. And I also went overseas and studied a little bit over there in India and went to over there and studied some yoga. So it was just really cool. I seen some things over there. Like I seen this really tall, I think you want to say he was white too. I won't even say he was white, but he had to be like 6'2". You know what I'm saying? He was standing up straight and he did the tree pose, but then he like bent down. Like I never seen my thing. I'm pretty sure he took his leg and he put it over his, you know what I'm saying? He put it over his, and then he bent down all the way down, standing up. And I was just like, wow, like, I was so impressed. I was like, wow, like, so this is what we're doing in yoga. I was like, okay. So I had to definitely keep that going because that was pretty cool. So, so once I was over there, I was pretty much hooked, you know. So I studied over there for a few weeks and learned a lot over there. And so when I came back, I was just, you know, all for yoga. And I went there and that's when I started teaching when I got back.
Okay. That's really good. What year was that?
This was probably like, I want to say like 2010, maybe. I went to India in 2011. So yeah, 2011. So I came out with yoga. I started probably doing yoga probably like 2008, 2009.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I just asked you when because I came to the Hampton Roads area in 2010, and then I met you in like 2011, and that's when I started doing yoga. So that's really cool. If you never would have started doing that, I probably would have never started doing yoga. So thank you for that.
Yeah, oh, yes, girl, yes. Like yoga is everything. Like, but I can't lie. Like you have your ups and downs. Sometimes you might not feel like doing it all the time, but it's okay. You know, sometimes you gotta like push yourself. But it's definitely something that I think excuse me, people should try. Why is my screen keep getting dark? What is going? Maybe it's the lighting that I'm at right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn it this way. Let me turn it this way and see if that works a little better. Okay. No, it doesn't because everybody sees me all sideways. Sorry, guys. Hold on.
Okay. You see me to turn. Okay.
All right, we'll just try it. I'll just try it back that way.
Okay. So another question I wanted to ask you is, with all of the people that are talking about mental health and yoga and all this other stuff, do you ever get discouraged with like how saturated the market is now? Like, just
well, I mean, the thing is, when I started doing yoga and getting into the herbs and everything, I'm kind of been like the oddball anyway. So people have always kind of looked at me like, oh, that's just something, you know, somebody's doing, you know, like this is my thing. So people really they just kind of let me do my thing. So when yoga started becoming people started becoming more aware of it, they were like, oh, you know, maybe she's onto something. Maybe she, you know what I'm saying, maybe she's not just doing her little thing. Maybe there's some like actual benefits with doing yoga. And so that's when you attract those people who are like ready to change their lifestyle, you know? So you meet people who are at that stage in life where they're like, you know what, I'm ready for a change, or I'm ready for something different. What I'm doing isn't working, so I want to try something else. So those are the type of people that you start attracting. And then that's always going to happen. So there's going to always be people who are ready for something else. And I mean, there's not saying that there's not a problem with, there's mental health and everything going on. It helps with different things as well. It helps you calm down. It helps you it helps decrease, decrease stress. There's a lot of benefits that come with helping mental health. It comes with yoga as well. So it's not just physical. It's physical, emotional, spiritual, and also a lifestyle. A lot of people, it actually becomes a cause you more aware of what you're eating, how you're living, before you make you a little think before you speak a little bit more. And so it like I said, yoga is a lifestyle. So yeah. Oh, sorry, hold on. Let me see here. Why is it weird? My feet cut off and then you get cut off. Hold on.
Yeah, it's chopping up a little bit. It's okay. It's like choppy. It's like choppy a little bit.
There we go. My hair just be extra unnecessarily choppy.
It's all good.
As soon as my fingerprints to work. Give me 1 second, you guys. There we go. There we go. I'm turning it off. That way, I don't have to worry about this.
Oh.
There we go. I had to turn it off the internet. There we go. I had to turn off the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
The Wi-Fi was making everything mess up. There we go. Hello, everybody. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I guess you guys probably can't really see what I'm saying. I know my light is like super bright. I have like this little purple one, but you probably can't even really see it too well either. Okay. We'll just keep it right here. But yeah. I'm just going to keep it here for now.
What do you like practicing yoga with other people, or do you prefer doing it by yourself?
I guess it really just depends on the mood. Like if you wake up and do it, then you're kind of just by yourself. If you do it with other people, a lot of times I'm leading it, so I don't really necessarily get to do it and get that full benefit if you're helping other people. So this is no problem because I'll probably just do it in the morning anyway. So either way is fine. But generally I do it by myself. So yeah, I generally do it by myself. And you can just kind of flow with it. But I also, at home, though, I do a lot of stuff sometimes on YouTube. I'll do with people on YouTube because I get tired of just doing it myself. You know what I'm saying? With my routines, I need something new and I need to freshen it up. So I'll go on YouTube and do it with like Adrienne or Boho Beautiful. There's a lot of people that I go to. So, I just rock it with them. And a lot of times I get a lot of ideas from them, too, because they're so creative now, too. They come up with all these different ways to mix up yoga with the acrobats and different, so I'm like, I was like, yeah. So you try to incorporate those in my yoga routine as well.
Yeah, that's funny. You mentioned yoga with Adrienne. I like to do her videos too. And there's one girl, yoga with Sanella. I think that's her name.
Sanella. Okay. I'm pretty sure I know I've heard of her. Like I know I heard of her.
Videos a lot. You have a favorite pose you like to do, or is there?
Well, in the morning times, I know I just basically do the bridge, like the bridge and downward dog are just two. One's by the way, the other's an inverse, so it's good to stretch the back out and getting that blood rush to your head in the morning time. It's a great way to awaken the body. You just have to get yourself awake and everything, and then stretching out the back. You know what I'm saying? Also, it wakes up that vertebrae, you know what I'm saying? Get you ready, get you stretched for the morning time. So those two poses are something really, if you want to do anything, those are two, getting down and just bending up over doing that bridge or doing the best as you can, you know what I'm saying? And then doing the opposite way, just to make sure you stretch it out both ways. So,
okay.
But downward dog, if anything, is the best thing to do. Downward dog, at least you're getting that head going to the rushing and everything. So,
Definitely. I like doing the child pose, going into like a cobra, just bending down all the way and pushing back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Yes, nice stretch. Yeah, that's a nice stretch. Doing like child's pose and going in the cobra, getting that back going. Yeah, especially in the morning time or after you're really stiff. And so
Mm-hmm.
that's really good to hit. Yes, I definitely enjoy doing those, especially when I don't know, for sometimes my joints sometimes just kind of hurt. So it's just good to do it when, especially doing yin yoga, so when you're staying in a long time. So staying in that pose for just like at least a minute. You know what I'm saying? A minute to 3 minutes and getting that good stretch. That's what the yin is. And a lot of times people don't know they're doing that. A lot of times when you're on, you're doing those exercise videos and stuff, they're incorporating yoga. Like a lot of times they're doing that. People don't realize that, but they're still incorporating yoga. You might not realize it, but you might be doing yoga and not even realize it.
Right. Definitely. But like I
hmm
said, a lot of exercises and different things on YouTube that are incorporating yoga and Pilates. But it's all movement,
Yeah,
all movement for
yeah,
sure.
definitely, definitely. And so that's cool. I like seeing different yoga doing different places that way, it's getting out. Either way, as long as you're getting that stretching. But it's also, yoga is definitely important to breathe, and that's a lot of important part of it is breathing and getting that breath in. So,
Yeah,
breath is also important.
that brings me to what has yoga taught you about yourself? That's something taught me, like that I didn't breathe enough, that I wasn't breathing properly. I would wait until I don't know. I would just wait until it was more convenient to breathe. Like I would hold my breath for certain things that I didn't like or awkward situations. Like yeah.
Yeah.
So like or just changing when I change movement, I try to hold on to it or I'm really stiff. So I'm like, oh dang, what else am I doing? And like if am I operating like this in life? So it's just really been eye opening for that. But what has it taught you about yourself?
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely, you gotta breathe. Breathing also, a lot of people forget like breathing is the main thing. Like they teach you when you're working out that you're supposed to inhale, exhale, release. Inhale, bring, exhale, push out. But you're not doing that with yoga. You're taking in breaths as you're doing. It's like a flowing, like a cycle, like a pranayama. So, but yeah, as far as yoga, what it's taught me, definitely something. Always breathing, and also patience. I like to rush, and go, go, go. So, yoga forces me to stop and pay attention and count. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, no, no. You're going to wait 5 breaths. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you can't move until you do 5 breaths of this. Then you can go to the next pose. Like, it's not no rushing, like, life is. So it definitely forces me and people to slow down in life and just breathe. And with that, that's how they want you to focus in life in general. Like when things happen, just stop and breathe. You know what I'm saying? Breathing is the most important thing. You're not breathing right, like you said. We're not breathing right. A lot of us aren't even breathing right. A lot of us have a lot of problems in our septums anyway, so we're not breathing correctly. But
Mm-hmm.
just in general, we're not getting in the full breath that we could in. And when we do get breath, it's bad air. But
Yeah.
but breathing, right, so but yeah, patience and breathing. That's what a lot of things with yoga teaches you. Patience and how important
Mm-hmm.
breathing is and how to do those when you're angry, when you're mad, how to keep you, balanced in life. And you will start noticing that as well. You'll start noticing yourself in situations that you might have got mad in, you might not get so mad in because you might be practicing that patience, and you're realizing like, oh wow, I ain't honking, I ain't being so what's the word, like aggressive driver, that angry driver, like I might be. Like I might have cursed him out today, but today I didn't. I just let him go. Like, oh, okay. I'm doing something today. So yeah. Those are a lot of
Definitely.
things I've learned. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's taught me to be present as well, like just not just go through the motions. I was just a lot of things I was doing was like thinking about an experience, thinking about an experience instead of actually being present there.
Yeah.
Like, practicing yoga is like something I have to do now. Like, if I don't, throws the rest of my day off. So it's just it's kind of like recommend like, this is something to do. But
Yes. Yes, definitely. I agree. Because like I noticed if I start doing it, my body starts to ache And I'm like, oh, like what's going on? Like, oh, like you feel it. Like your body tells you, like, you need to go do some yoga. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh wow, like I gotta go do some yoga. Like I know you can feel it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know. You're like, oh yeah, my body needs some yoga. If you're not feeling right, you're like something's off. It's like, yeah, you probably need to go do some yoga. Like that's probably what it is. You know, you need to go meditate in your body. You know, it's basically like your zen out, what's the word I'm looking for? When you have to go power up, you know what I'm saying? Like your power up station, you know what I'm saying? Where you gotta go, you know? You know what I'm saying? Recharge, you know? Like I gotta go do this. Like, oh man, let me just go do some yoga and meditate. Like, oh man, like I gotta do this because if not, I'm gonna go crazy. Like, whoo, this world is just crazy out here, you know? Yeah, girl.
Definitely feels like I'm powerful. Honey, I said that this morning. I was like, I feel like I'm so juiced right now. Like, that's great. It feels great though. It's awesome because you just see with your body circle blood and then you want to do more things.
Yeah, it does.
Feel like that all day. Really good.
Yes. Yeah, it does. And so it's good. It's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing to do because it's like, whoo, I need that balance. You need that because other things in life will try to mess you up. They try to throw you off. So it's good to have something. You got to have your own balance. So, yeah.
So speaking of balance, I know you have a son. So how do you fit all of that in, like, being a mom and being bigger and doing?
Ooh, well, it's definitely a challenge. Let me tell you because trying to fit the yoga in with him. It's he likes to climb on my back, and so you gotta climb. So I mean, doing something like that, you kind of incorporate them in it, you know. So like this, kind of incorporate, heard of acro yoga. So I try to do some acro yoga with him because he likes to flip and do stuff around. So I try to do it before he wakes up, but that doesn't happen too often. So I try to do it before he wakes up. But if I try to do it when he's with me, if we can't do it together, like put on some kids yoga, try to do it with me, he'll jump on my back and just think I'm like a pony or something and everything. So I'll try to do some acro yoga, put him on my feet, and put him in the air and different things, just swing him around. And then hopefully that'll help him do a little bit so I can still get some yoga done. But a lot of times I have to do it when he goes to school. So
yeah.
I'll take him to school, and then I'll have a little time in the morning time, so I'll come back and get, my yoga and my meditation on and get stuff done. And so I try to find it. It's hard to find a balance, but, it's cool. Or even at night times, afterwards, when you can get him to sleep or something, you can try to maybe squeeze in, some yoga and stuff in there.
Right.
Try to get him to do some. And there's a lot of stuff online, too, for kids, to help them do some kids yoga. Because I taught kids yoga for a little bit. And so we try to pull out some ideas with that, and so it's pretty cool. So, but kids, attention span is kind of short, so
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. How old is he?
He's 4.
Okay. See, I have a little one that I work with as well, and I've been trying to practice breathing with him, just a little stuff because he does whatever I do. So even though I'm only with him for like 4 or 5 hours a day, it's just like, oh, you gotta be with me like all day, so I can only what.
Yes.
But that's really cool. Like, that's what I was thinking too. Like maybe you would want to be expressing and stuff too, but like everybody can.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Different stuff like that. And like you say, he mimics you. So, if you're doing things like that, you got to be over-exaggerated. You'd be like, big breath, so they know, like saying big tummy, bring that food, blow the house down, give them examples and things like that. And you just be like, we got the cobra, like we're bending down, so making things like animals and animal sounds and things definitely encourages them to do stuff fun. And like the videos though, because I like doing videos, so some videos, YouTube and things like that. And they have the shark, sorry, I actually did it, that's why it's funny. I'm actually doing the example, so I'll show something more bad. So yeah, like the shark and different things like that. So they like doing that, they love doing things like that in examples. So just try to include them in the fun, include them in there. And so I'm just hoping, eventually, he'll be able to sit down and actually do some yoga, actually do a not long yoga session. I'm saying like 5 minutes. I'm not talking about no, let's sit down and do a whole full, like 5 minutes and maybe 10. I'm hoping 10. Build up there, and so and also incorporate meditation too, like I wouldn't call it meditation time, so it's like chill time, chill kill time. So, try to make things fun and incorporate it. But yeah, it's been a challenge. I can't lie. It has been a challenge, but a fun challenge.
That's good. Kudos to you for doing that. Like, do you think that makes you? I don't. Do you think that makes? I want to say better. But yeah, a better mom. Do you think that makes you a better mom for that? Like being more prepared. Do you think that's something that like to keep you focused and there for you?
Oh yeah. That definitely helps me stay focused because sometimes you got your kids, they can be rough, so you gotta be like, whoo, like let me go do some yoga. Like, all right now, let me go zen out right now, So it's like, whoo, like all right, let me go then. So it definitely has, like you say, keep that patience because you need a lot of patience with kids. So it definitely helps you keep that patience and keep that balance that you want to get. Because it's really important to have that because you want to make sure, you want to make sure you're balanced. You don't want to make sure that your energy is going to the wrong thing and, that they're getting all the good parts, and so yoga definitely helps you get that stress out and that tension that you might need, just to, like de-stress. So, yeah, it's definitely helping with the patience and the woo-side and like woo-side. Yes.
Yeah, kids can feel all the energy. Like anytime I go to bed and my energy is off, that little guy is there to be like, okay, well, I'm gonna get on your like, yeah, because you're
Yes.
and I'm gonna let you know. But if I'm feeling, it's just like, okay, let's chill. But if I'm
Right.
it's gonna feel it. Kids do that.
Definitely. They are. That's what they do. So yeah, it's definitely something that's important to like try to keep to. It's definitely something important to try to keep doing.
Man.
So I don't know if y'all can see what I'm doing right now, so let me show real quick. But it's gonna be Nikita from Laquana. Like, check this out. I had this from a long time ago, and so I have a whole bunch of sketches on paintings I need to finish. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and finish some stuff while we're up here having our interview. Our chat.
I love it. Yeah, for participating. I always love when people come and talk to me, but I feel like it's special when people come and think or it is me.
Yeah, this is cool. Like, I like this. This is cool. Like, we're painting and talking. Like, this is cool. I like this. This is cool.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Before we hop off, like it's already been almost an hour. That is really fast. Like, time flies when you're having.
Exactly. Woo.
So, do you think that we talk about yoga helping with pain? Do you think that pain is only an experience created by the brain, or you think the pain comes first and then what we feel, or the feeling comes first?
Oh. I don't know. I guess it kind of depends. It might go both ways because sometimes you might see something that inspires you to do a painting, or then sometimes you might feel something and you want to get that on painting. So I guess maybe sometimes they coincide. You know how sometimes you want to see what parts of the brain are working when you're painting. You know what I'm saying? Like certain parts light up and certain things that light up. They probably both of those probably. I feel like emotions and creativity probably light up in your brain when you're painting or when you come up with stuff because it involves creativity and emotion. Sorry, y'all. It's my phone. Sorry, I dropped my phone. Yeah, so I feel it's like a mixture, kind of like a mixture of both, probably.
Okay. I feel that for creativity, what about pain? Just bad feelings,
Oh.
or that brought on by like Yeah. Do we paint that, or is that just based on?
Oh, well, that's interesting. That's deep right there. Wow.
I mean, it's not
Because
what you think.
I mean, that's interesting though. Hmm. I would have to say based off of emotion. I would have to say emotion because um emotion is pretty much what drives everything. Fear and love is pretty much what creates and drives everything. So, for fear, that's something, that's your, I don't know if that's, I'm gonna say external and internal, I guess depending on, what it is, but both of them are very, it's an interesting question though. Yeah, I would have to say emotion. Yeah. Like emotionally
Right?
driven, like if you're right, especially if you're driving, like, some of these paintings where they're really demonic or they feel like there's different these paintings have different meanings. Like, some of the paintings have been haunted. I've seen some of these paintings where they say like they're haunted or the person that thinking the painting changes and things. So it's like, is that like the emotion? You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
have to be because they're putting it into there. You know what I'm saying? They're putting all their soul basically into that painting. So it's got to be emotion in there first. It's got to be like, I have this feeling, I got to get it out, and I have to do it, through this, through my only way I can do it is through my hands, through colors. And so, it's got to be, yeah, emotion based. Yeah.
Well, I guess come out other things. You're right. So you that has helped with certain things or emotions that you maybe that went to the time and you say that they had help.
Okay, so I tried to do like a frequency painting. Have you heard of those?
Mm-mm.
Her name is what's her name is Teal, Sean Teal, I think. She's also like him. It's called frequency paintings, and they're paintings that deal with like your emotions, or you'll have a certain intent when you do it. So you do a certain type, I guess, like a turning or a type of, playing. Hey, you guys. And you do a certain type of a thing, and my son just came in. My husband's son came in, and so yeah. And they'll do certain type of paintings, and they'll come out, and it's supposed to have that frequency when you do the painting. So, so when they do something, I started trying to base it off of some of those things. So I've tried to actually deliberately put a certain feeling into a painting when I'm doing it, and to see if that comes off from somebody else. If it resonates. You know what I'm saying? So I've tried that before. But like I've definitely painted off a feeling before. So and I have to say, a lot of times it happens like after like a breakup and stuff. Like I would do my best work, or if I'm really mad or upset,
Yeah.
specifically like with a dude, then I will do emotional paintings, and that's when I'll do some of my best work. It's eyes I know, you know what I'm saying? So
That's
yeah.
interesting. I've I've done my best work from like, some of the shittiest times because that's when the best work got when I think about the situation, I'm like, all right, dang, like, I need to solve it. Is I gotta get over that and whatever. Like, definitely.
Yes.
But
Yeah, definitely.
I've never heard of this, but I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look it up. Um, this I've been warned about what I'm trying to get across in my put on different types of movies and so
Ooh.
I can get just see. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, of course. The music and the herbs and the vibe, all of that helps, you know what I'm saying? So putting it all in there. But yeah, the frequency painting is really cool. A lot of it's kind of like a kaleidoscope painting is a really good way to explain it. Like kind of like kaleidoscope, because kind of like the shades, kind of like symmetrical almost, but then kind of like it's a little bit different, but it's really cool though. It's so cool.
Yeah, I have to take. I'll ask you one more question before you go. Again, thank you for really enjoyed this.
Ooh, so girly.
Know each other's pieces. So, are there principles that you've learned through yoga that structure a better relationship? And so, what would you share with others? Maybe two or three things you yoga they
Hold up, real quick. Hold up, real quick. I lost the signal. Hold up. Let me stand up. Ooh. Okay, sorry. Say it one more time.
Ooh, okay. So, what would you suggest to someone who's never done yoga before? How would they get started? Maybe they're afraid of doing it. They think there's certain rules. What would you say to them?
I say just go ahead, start. I mean, for real, if you really want to get to it, just go ahead and do it online. You know what I'm saying? Pull up some yoga, pull up easy beginners. You know what I'm saying? Easy beginners, and just, find something. It doesn't have to be long. Find something short. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 10, 15 minutes long, and just start from there. You know what I'm saying? Nobody has to know. Nobody has to see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just do your thing and just do it on the low. And do not be discouraged. Please do not be discouraged if you're starting something and you feel like, oh, well, I can't do what she's doing on there, or I feel hurt. No, that's okay. That's fine. That's completely normal. You know what I'm saying? It's normal to not be able to get it. You're not supposed to be able to put your leg behind your head at first. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you're not supposed to get those put, you know what I'm saying? If you can, kudos to you, but it's not the goal. You know what I'm saying? The goal is for you to slowly, it's to say, it's kind of things like you're building up in life. It's the way you're going to be building up in life as well. You're building up in life. And so it's a challenge, nothing's easy. And that's what yoga teaches you. Nothing's easy, but you have to be patient and you will get there. Just stay focused and just see where you want to go and see yourself doing those poses. And eventually you will. It doesn't matter your size. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Just be disciplined and stay focused and you'll get there. It doesn't matter. So that's all people know is don't be discouraged by looking at them and be like, oh, well, I can't do that, and just stop doing it. No, don't. Know that eventually, yes, you will get there. And it's gonna be in there. It's like, just feel like it's a good pain. It's not necessarily don't hurt and break any bones, but it's a good pain. You're feeling that good sore. It's gonna be like, okay, I did something. My body's in a good pain, and I want to continue to go. Don't stop because you're a little hurting. Keep going. So yeah.
As yoga offers, and it's really it's happy that just past that. Definitely, I feel like the poses that they do, it might just be up to like they may be showing you, but you don't have to do it exactly like that. Get really hard on my, be really hard on myself. Like, oh, I gotta do it like that. But no, like if your body's saying this way, you do it because to do not move. So as long as you're moving,
Yes, there you go. That's right. Like, just keep on. Like, you don't, like, trust me. Like, you do not have to get that first. And think that, oh, I can't do that. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Nobody's here judging you. No one's judging you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're here for you. So that, yes, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Well, let me see your beautiful eyes.
Okay. Well, I haven't been finished, you guys, but we'll show you. Hold on, let me see.
Okay.
Let me see if you can see it so far. There we go. So far. So I haven't really done it too much. I've been just yapping my mouth. So, oh, what's it over there? Oh, I love it. A yoga. That is so cool. Oh, so wait a minute. Where is her head? What is her head?
It's like a
that is so cool and creative. I love it. It's dope.
Let me see. Tell me the name of it. It's already started. What's it called again?
What are you talking about?
The art piece.
Oh, I don't know yet. I mean, well, it's just, it's the kid from Wakanda, so.
Okay.
Yeah, so not having a specific name for it. Just like, I was actually gonna probably just put Nikita at the bottom and put like smoke colors and stuff.
Okay.
So, Nikia.
Right. Cool.
Nikia. Yes. And what is yours?
I mean, it's supposed to name it.
Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to name it. So you were supposed to name mine then. You were supposed to name mine. Okay, I messed it all up, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, I'm loving the vibe of her. It's giving me Bart Simpson vibes too for some reason. Like I feel like a cartoonish vibe, a yoga cartoon. It's so cool. Like I love it. So let me see. Let me think.
Let me show you now.
Oh yeah, let me see the whole thing. Let me see. Ooh. Let me see. Rainbow. I think rainbow. Like I really want to do something rainbow. Like I'm getting like retro. Like it's just so like it's like a retro stretch.
Retro. Oh, okay. All right.
Retro stretch.
I like that.
Yes, retro stretch.
Cool.
Got the colors right there, and she's stretching it, but she got that retro vibe with it.
I'll see the picture of it when I finish. If you have to send me a picture of your.
Yes, definitely. Yes, definitely. We gotta do that. We must, Jack. And we're gonna have to link up too.
Yes, for sure. We'll talk off air. So much for doing this. Hope you have a wonderful night.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Yes, peace and love. Thank you for having me. All right, bye everybody. Take care. Bye.
Everybody. All right, everybody. Peace, love, and paint. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Bye.